Disclaimer. The information and techniques provided in these cybersecurity tutorials are strictly for educational and ethical purposes only. The content is designed to help users understand potential security vulnerabilities and develop offensive as well as defensive skills to protect systems and networks. By using this information, you agree that you are solely responsible for your actions and the consequences thereof. The creators and providers of this content do not condone, encourage, or accept any liability for malicious behavior or any damage, loss of data, or legal action that may result from the misuse of the information provided, including attempting any techniques on systems you do not own or have explicit written permission to test. Keep calm and hack ethically. So, let's look into our vulnerability, the CVE 2025-13486. So, imagine this like an anime-style cyber adventure. I hope it will be fun to understand this bug in a gamified way. So, the match starts in the WordPress fortress. Deep inside its walls is a busy gatehouse called wp-admin/admin-ajax.php, a place meant to handle quick jobs for the castle background actions, plugin requests, etc. The shadow hacker makes their move. They send a crafted post request straight to wp-admin/admin-ajax.php, targeting vulnerable plugin versions 0.9.0.5 to 0.9.1.1. The server fortress receives this request without realizing it's walking into danger. The attack is quiet, clean, and perfectly aimed. Step 2. The vulnerable gate. The shadow hacker slips past the outer yard and reaches a massive inner doorway, the plugin's logic chamber. A carved frame reads, "Prepare form." This room is supposed to be a customs checkpoint. Adventurers bring packages, user input, and the Guardian's job is to inspect them. Is this safe? Is this allowed? Does it match the rules of the realm? But the Guardian is sleepy. The problem is that user-controlled input reaches these functions without proper sanitization or validation. Beyond that checkpoint is the real danger, a glowing stage called Call User Func Array. As a result, random function calls can be triggered, meaning user input is treated as executable logic rather than data. Step 3. Exploitation. Remote code execution. The attack arrives. The shadow hacker's monster request is now standing in the heart of the fortress, the summoning circle, where the entry was not verified by the Guardian. This is the point where the game responds. They got in. Fortress in danger! But now there is no security which will protect them. The shadow hacker makes himself the king of the fortress. In technical terms, it is like to create a new admin account with full permissions. The hacker doesn't just loot. They place a respawn point, hidden access paths, scheduled tasks. The treasure rooms open. Configuration secrets, database contents, API keys, user info. And they can drop cursed items such as malicious files, like malware, backdoors, that keep hurting you after the fight ends, leading to full compromise of the fortress server. So, you must be wondering how to fix this. Is there any way to get rid of this? The answer is yes. So, let's look into the final step, the mitigation and fix, which performs fortress patch and updated layer of security. The defenders and hero developers finally ship an update, and the WordPress fortress gets a real upgrade. The vulnerable gate is rebuilt, so player chat, user input, can't be mistaken for developer commands, code. and a proper verified entry is only passed by the guardian. The first fix will be upgrading the armor set and updating the plugin to the first fixed release. We call it as 0.9.2 plus. Second fix will be the no free casting rule for dynamic calls. So, unsafe function calls are blocked and proper validation is restored. Means the sleepy guardian is now strictly ordered. And finally, the last fixes, adding security layers like firewalls, logging plus monitoring, privilege check. Okay, that's all for the vulnerability explanation and mitigation solutions. I hope you got all the points and steps, which I prepared in a gamified way. So, now let's look into final practical demonstration of this vulnerability. And don't worry, the demonstration will be in a simplified and easy way.
That's